Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I'm going to do a quick little haul here. I have a small haul from Michaels, Craft Warehouse, as well as Simon Says Stamp, and a little stamp from the Greeting Farm. But I've been kind of trying to figure out how to put this stuff away, but wanting to do the haul at the same time, so I thought, I don't have anything planned for Wednesday, I'll do a haul video. So here you go. We're going to go ahead and start with the Michaels stuff, because I would have to say, out of all the places I'm about to show you, I ended up with the best deal at Michaels. It doesn't happen very often that I hit a big score at Michaels, but I did, and I am super excited. So first off, I cannot stress enough, always check out the clearance, guys. Always check out the clearance. You never know what you're going to find. And I, in my opinion, hit the jackpot. So I was walking through, couldn't find the clearance because they had moved it. Really need to not do that without my permission. No. But they put it in a bigger spot, so they had more stuff. And I'm looking around and I'm like, well, there's nothing really here, which happens, you know, sometimes it's hit or miss. And I turned around to check the other side, and bam, I hit it. I picked up the starter kit airbrush system. This is the ABS1N. This is for the Copic markers. I know I did a video where I showed the small, the smaller version where it had this and a can. But this one was this one, in my opinion, is the mother of those. So I will show you everything, but this is what it comes with. So you've got the air can, excuse me, the air adapter, the can holder, the air grip, which is where you'd put your markers in, and then the air hose. This is fantastic. This is normally $140, and I got it for $69.99. So for 70 bucks, this thing on clearance. I was excited. Then, to top it off, I will share more of that, I walked down, and sitting behind the paints in the clearance section were two cans. The small 60 and the 180 can on clearance as well. $17 can, 19 bucks. A $30, almost $30 can for $13. I was so excited. I can't tell you. I had been eyeing that big kit for quite a while. Like every time I went in there, when I started getting, you know, started getting my Copics and watching videos with it, I thought, oh, that would be really fun. You know, I kept going in there. I couldn't justify spending that on something that I may or may not use. So when I found that small one for however much it was at the time on clearance, I was like, okay, I can handle paying that. Because it's one can of air and it's the thing, and once the can runs out, I don't know what I'll do. It is really hard to find these cans even on Amazon. I have tried. Especially after I did the video and found out I really like that look. Because these are Japanese, or Copic is a Japanese item. They come from Japanese. They can be kind of hard to come by. So I was just back and forth. Do I want to know? And then I couldn't, they weren't carrying them anymore, and I thought, oh, bummer, I missed my chance. Found the small one on clearance. I was content with that. Again, willing to spend the money if I didn't end up liking it. I wasn't really out anything. After doing it, I liked it great. So when I found the big kit, I was just like, yep. It also worked out that a friend of ours had sent all of us Christmas gifts, and then my birthday gift as well. So I was quite grateful for him because he'd sent me Michael's gift cards. So most of that paid for this. So in the big kit, like I said, you get all that stuff. So this is the small adapter can, the big air can, and the air grip, and then the stand. So, and then of course you also get the hose, which is sitting right over there. So this end would connect here, this end would connect here, and this would just allow you to use these two together with the marker and hold it instead of trying to hold this big can. But this holds, I mean, this is quite heavy. I mean, I can't move this. I can move it like this, but I mean, I can't lift it with one finger, so it's not heavy on one side, so it's great. So I could have this kind of farther away and it'd be fantastic. I'm so excited to be using that. So that what I'd have to say is my biggest score of my entire haul here. So let me move this stuff at least back into the bag so I have some room. And the can did come without a lid. I'm not worried about it. I am pushing on it pretty hard and nothing is really happening. So I knew that, you know, you had to really push somehow to get the air out. So I wasn't worried about it. I was just ecstatic to get it. I also got, oh, real quick. Well, no, that's right. I also got some page kits from Michaels, but I'm not going to share those. Those were on clearance, but I think it was a temporary thing because not all the page kits were. So I picked some of those up for mine and my kids' scrapbooks from Craft Warehouse, or not Craft Warehouse, from Simon Says Stamp. I picked up some mini ink blending foam for the round. I wanted to finish getting my swatches done for my newer distress inks, but I needed those, and surprisingly these are not carried in stores yet. They're not at Michael's or Joann's, at least not at mine. Excuse me. Or Craft Warehouse. They all still have the square ones, so it's kind of bummed, but you know, any excuse to go online shopping. So I picked up one of those. I also picked up a there it is, the EK Tools powder tool. I do have the little bag, the embossing buddy, I believe is what it was called. And although I do like having that, I don't like that my hands actually touch the powder part, because I do feel like my hands end up getting really dry, so sometimes, you know, things just kind of don't, I'm going to say they don't stick well, but that's not what I'm trying to say. I feel like I'm not getting a good grip, like I would if it was just, you know, regular, you know, without it. Not to mention, I can't rub it on anything. I have to actually tap it first to get the powder out, so that's a bit of a bummer. But I have seen a lot of people using these, and I think it's a fantastic tool. Because I can hold it, I get the powder out, but I'm not getting it all over me or anything else, and it's not flying through the air like with the other one. So this will be a lot of fun to use. I also picked up the Precision Tip Applicator. I did not get the multimedia mat like I originally thought I did, but I do have a big jar of it, so I plan with this one to fill up the bottle with the multimedia mat and use it for that. And I did pick up a bottle of glossy accents, so you can, so this is about the size bottle for the multimedia mat. The cap on this will fit on here. All you do, take this cap off, pull this part out, and then screw this on, and you're ready to go. I'm not doing that for this time because at Craft Warehouse, which will lead into my next haul, they had the same bottle. I didn't realize that they were the exact same until after I had ordered this one and I went to go pick up the one that I saw. I thought this was something different. Or no, excuse me. I had ordered this one and then I needed to go pick up another one, but I thought this was different. Otherwise I would have just ordered both off Simon Says or picked them both up at the store. I thought I ordered two different kinds. So these were actually days apart in getting. My other glossy accent bottle, the bigger bottle, had a cut down the side of the nozzle here, so the glue would start oozing out the side, which did not help anything. So I just dumped it in here and it works great. Nice thin tip. You pull the little cap off here. There's a little nib right here on the side. you know, attach it that way. If it doesn't want to stay, 'cause sometimes mine does it, you can hold it, it doesn't get in the way, it's great, but you always have the cap nearby. And so far so good. I haven't had it clog up, so I would imagine though if you leave the cap off that would eventually clog because air would be getting into it, but you never know. So, and then I just wrote glossy accents. Once this is done, I'm just going to take the cap and move it over to this bottle and use this one for my multimedia mat. Also from Craft Warehouse, I got a pair of scissors because my other scissors seem to just run off. I have at least 2 pairs of big scissors that I move around my room constantly, but then somehow they walk away into my house, the rest of my house, and I can never seem to find them. So I figured I'd pick up some scissors that will stay at my desk, so that I have some big handled scissors. None of these type of scissors are fabric or ribbon scissors. They're all for cutting paper and other things, so I never worry about that. Those scissors are with their respected items, but sometimes I need the bigger scissors and can never find them, so I picked up a pair of scissors. They were also on sale for $4, so I figured if I lose them, it's $4. But hopefully because they're purple, they will stand out more, and I plan to write stays in the craft room. I also picked up some brushes. After my last video, I realized I needed some better brushes, so I picked these up. These are the gold talcon, I'm assuming, or Taklon, excuse me. I have a round, a shader, as well as a glaze and wash. And of course they're purple, because my favorite color. So these will be fun to use. They come in this. I probably won't keep them in here, but I think they're just cute brushes. I've never used this brand before, so I'm not sure, but I love the fact that they all come to a point. I know it's kind of hard to see, which is what I need. The other ones were frayed out too much, that they didn't come together like I wanted, so I'd get paint where I didn't want. Oops. And of course I'll be keeping the plastic to keep over them to stop them from getting bent too far out of shape. I also picked up these 4 Stabilo pens in 3 shades of purple and black. No real reason, I just like the colors and thought these would be fun to have on hand over my computer to take down notes. I also picked up the 2 stamp sets from Lawn Fawn. I have the Pizza My Heart. These were actually on sale as part of their Craft Warehouse Valentine's-y clearance sale. They put the seasonal stuff on sale, and it usually means anything tied into that. So the Doodlebug red and white and pink sequences were on sale, even though they're not specifically Valentine's themed, but they can go along with it. Basically, I mean, that's what their sign says. Anything Valentine's related. So stamps, dies, paper, ink. So I picked that up with the matching dies, as well as the You Turn Me On stamp set and the matching dies. I also picked up from Craft Warehouse was the Doodlebug 6x6 back to school paper, and this one is for they're for 2015. I couldn't resist, and when it went on clearance, I knew I definitely was going to get it. I love Doodlebug, just about everything Doodlebug. They really yet to send out anything that I don't like. Just some of it's not all practical for me to own. And even this was not 100% something that I'd probably go through, but once looking through it, I realized that there's a lot of pattern papers in here, like most Doodlebugs packs, that are versatile. I mean, this does not necessarily scream school, but it would work for anything. I mean, heck, you got a Snow White stamp, there you go, got apples, which, of course, now that I'm thinking about it, would make a really great card. I'm also hoping to get my hands on the 12 by 12 paper I'm hoping that they'll have some the next time I go, which will hopefully be this week because the new Lawn Fawn stuff is coming out. I've been dying to get my hands on those. So I'm hoping to go back to grab some of the bigger paper for my kids' albums. I love this one. I love the notebook paper. It's so cool. And that's the Doodlebug paper. And then last but not least, we have the Secret Stamp Club Greeting Farm stamp. And this is Katie. I think she's just so cute. Let me zoom in so you can see without it being all crazy like. So I think I have like one more of these coming. I'm looking forward to that. I did also get, I wasn't going to share it, but they are cute. I can't resist. I did get these from Michaels as well. So they're 2 little calendars. And I'm planning on rearranging my room. So I need a calendar at least at my desks. So I got this one. They're all kinds of colorful calendars. As well as this one. Although this one, it has themes. So let me, oops, wrong way. So you can see there for February, it's got hearts. And March, it's got little shamrocks. And April's got little clouds. I thought that was so cute. But I could only find one like that. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just get the one. And I also did pick up at the Dollar Tree. I thought these were just so stinking cute. Again, would have loved them if they had come in my favorite colors, but I'm happy with the colors they are. I got these 2 little trash cans from the Dollar Tree. Trash to recycle. I could have gotten 2 the same color, but I thought, no, I'd confuse the heck out of which one was which, so I got them 1 in each color. So they sit over here on my desk, which has worked out great. So any little scraps that I would normally just kind of push to the side, I now just toss into here, and then I'll empty these out when they get full or when it's trash day or however I decide to do that. But it's nice to have them there because like the backings of the double stick tape, instead of just letting them float, I just I pull them off and I immediately put them in there. It's so nice. I couldn't figure that out before. So good space. They do have little wheels, and they do roll, sort of, but I don't roll them anywhere. So, and I leave them open just like this. I thought they were just so cute. My youngest almost tried to pilfer 2 of them out of me when we were there. She's like, I want one too. I said, for what? All your trash goes into the trash can when you're done with it at the table. She goes, well, for upstairs. I said, no, because that'll just give you an excuse to make a bigger mess upstairs. No. She almost got him though. I will admit, she almost got him, and then I convinced her to get a doll. I knew I wasn't going to get out of there without her getting something, so she got a doll. I know, actually, she chose a wand in the end. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.